This is Dan at 𝗙𝗥𝗡𝗢𝗡.
𝗔𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗡.
We're in the Dominican Republic.
La Terrace.
In this report, we show you the best beach in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. We just flew into the Dominican Republic in the Caribbean. Over 3 million Americans visit here each year, making the Dominican Republic the 6th most visited country by Americans. We read online that Las Terrenas is one of the safest and least populated areas with the most beautiful beaches and nature. So it was our first stop. Many Americans, Canadians, and Europeans have retired here for cheap. So in addition to finding you the best beaches in Las Terrenas, we're going to show you everyday life here and how much money we spent as we toured this rural community and its best beaches. We flew into Santo Domingo, which is the capital of the Dominican Republic. We ordered an Uber taxi to take us on the 4-hour ride to Las Terrenas on the north coast of the Dominican Republic. The Uber taxi cost us $70 US. Okay, now we're going to show you the best beach in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. We'll take you on a short tour of our favorite beaches in Las Terrenas, and at the end, we'll tell you which one was our favorite and why. These beaches are all in the town of Las Terrenas and within walking distance. There's a Google map of these beaches, so you can just click the Google map on your smartphone and start walking when you're on the ground there. The entire walk takes about 45 minutes on the sand. There are other beaches outside of town, but these were the top beaches in our opinion at the time of our visit. Here is the order of the beaches that we cover in our tour that are on the Google map that you can click and use. Playa Punta Popi is the first one. This is a beach most frequented by locals. The beach itself is nestled behind a beautiful grove of palm trees that provide shade if you need a break from the sun. This is a great beach if you'd like to bring a small cooler of snacks and beer and have a picnic on the beach. There's a lot of space and a lot of shade. Second beach on the tour is Playa Casa Punta. This is the most central beach in Las Terrenas. You'll find a string of local small restaurants or hut kind of looking things on the beach here run by locals. So the prices are a bit lower than some of the other areas or beaches. But you should still expect to pay like $5 to $8 per entree. A few of these, and those for fresh fish served to you on the beach in the sand. A few of these restaurants offer happy hours from time to time, so stop by and check when you're in town. They'll have signs as you walk along the beach. Okay, the third beach is coming up, but first, while you're at the second beach, there'll be a restaurant there called Casa Azul Pizza in the middle of the beach tour. We suggest that you stop for pizza and a beer at this restaurant. Make sure to use the spicy olive oil to give it some kick if you like spicy food like we do. The large margarita pizza was 270 DOP, Dominican Republic peso, which is $4.75 US, and it was delicious. And the Presidente beers, which is a local beer in town, those were 160 DOPs, which is $2.80, and that's in a restaurant on the beach. Okay, after you enjoy your pizza, the third beach that we send you on in the tour is Punta Terrenas. As you walk from the previous beach where you had the pizza, you'll see a series of more expensive restaurants on the sand with slightly higher restaurant prices for like $8 to $12 per entree, and they're in fully constructed buildings rather than just the little huts. Once you pass these more expensive restaurants, you'll begin to see a bunch of beach huts as you continue heading west, with slightly lower prices with beach loungers and umbrellas. And And just keep on walking. It's a beautiful walk. As I said, it's 45 minutes. And then the last beach that you'll find on your smartphone that we have on the tour is called Playa Las Balinas. Okay, Playa Las Balinas. There are a few hotel restaurants and more huts as you move towards the final beach on the tour. After I tell you which beach is our favorite and why, I'll show you where we stayed for $18 per night, plus our favorite restaurants, our favorite nightlife places, and favorite places to shop for groceries in Las Terrenas. The good news is that everything is walkable, so you don't need to rent a car. Our favorite beach in Las Terrenas is the first one we showed you, Playa 𝗓𝗄𝗡. It's our favorite beach because we felt comfortable spending the day there swimming and enjoying the beach with very little money. We sat in the shade of the palm trees, brought a small cooler and snacks and drinks, and had a picnic with very little money. Everything we needed to have fun that day at the beach we bought in the grocery stores. We show you next. So we had a great time with very little money. Plus, the sand just seemed whiter there, so it was great for taking pictures and videos for 𝗏's and our YouTube channels and 𝗏's Instagram account. The other beaches are also fabulous, but the number of palm trees and the distance between them kind of gave our favorite a little more private feel to it. Okay, next we'll show you where we stayed. So we've arrived in the Dominican Republic. We're in a little beach town called La Teresa, and we're paying $18 a night, plus the Airbnb fee and the cleaning fee. Hey, 𝗏.
Hello. Hello.
It's just a little studio apartment.
Have everything here.
Wait, let me get over there. Okay.
Oh, and pens. Right, equipment.
Okay.
Water.
Can you shut that early? There's a little refrigerator here, water,
Water
oven.
is about $1 here.
Okay, it's less than $1 actually.
6 is 55, is $1 is easier. Look like this is quite new, so have
It's got a little table with 2 chairs. And then this is the bedroom area. Has a little bed.
and then make it to put a lot of the flower.
And we're two blocks from the beach, so it's really a great location. We just had lunch there. And here's the bathroom. And this is it. We're here for about a week, and then we'll explore 3 more towns in the Dominican Republic before we move the party. Okay, next up, our favorite restaurants in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. Click the more information link below this video. Our webpage has links to everything we show you in this video, including the restaurants. 𝗏𝐻𝐿 Pizzas, this is where we ate lunch on the beach tour. We love that, but you've already seen it, so we won't talk about it, but there's a link here. Next up, Africa Beach Hotel and Music Bar. This place has a restaurant right on the beach with great deals on breakfast. They have a great omelet special here for $3.30 per person. These breakfasts are $3.20 roughly per person. Includes the coffee and a fresh squeezed pineapple juice, and it's not a bad view. Next up, Comida China. This is a local Chinese restaurant, and 𝗏 got a great chicken here and rice for $1.80. She loved the chicken but wasn't a big fan of the rice, so maybe just order the chicken. I think it's 90 cents, and it was a big breast, and she loved it. Okay.
It's a very good chicken here.
It's a chicken breast, it looks like.
Yeah, it's good.
And then last up, restaurant 𝗏𝐿 This place was expensive, but they had great food and an amazing view. My pasta was $8, and 𝗏's octopus was about $12. The beers were about $4 per person. Okay, next up, our favorite grocery stores in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. The first 2 expensive grocery stores in town we show you where you can get imported groceries from various parts of the world. But they are both on the expensive side. The next one is a more local place, and they have a limited selection but focus more on the basics: fruits, vegetables, and meats. They're all on the web page in order. And then a tip for you: if you walk up and down the two main roads in town, one's called Calle Duarte and the other one's Nuestra del Carmen, links provided, you'll see small stores and pickup trucks parked near corners that sell fruits and vegetables at much better prices, and they're fresher. You will see them starting around 4 to 5 blocks away from the beach on those two main streets, and that's where the locals live. The tourists are you don't see tourists buying there. I don't know if they're afraid to buy from somebody in a truck or what, but the small stores, so they go to the expensive grocery stores, but check those out if you want to save some money. And then last but not least, our favorite nightlife spots in Las Terrenas, Dominican Republic. When we were in town, there wasn't much of a nightlife happening. It was during the pandemic, and maybe people were afraid to drink in crowded bars. But there were a bunch of people of all ages, both local and expats, hanging out in the parking lot outside this alcohol store late in the evening, and it was right next to the beach. I'll link here for it. It's called Mini Market Los Principes. The beer was cheap, and there was great music playing, DJ'd music. Some guy was DJing out of the back of a pickup truck, and we didn't mind being outdoors where it was safer than being in a crowded bar. The local beer was $1.40 US in the mini market, instead of the $3 to $4 we would have had to pay if we were in a bar. And so no objections to being outdoors under the moonlight. And great people watching too. That's where people of all ages were, both local and foreign. So that's the best beach in Las Terrenas and some other great stuff. Click the link in the notes below this YouTube video for links to all this information we've talked about. Thanks for watching our video. This is Dan of Vagabond Awake, the YouTube channel for Vagabond Buddha. The world is your home. What time will you be home for dinner? If you're like me, you probably thought you'd have 3 or 4 times as much money when it came time to retirement. But the good news is I've been traveling all over the world for 13 years, and there's lots of places where you can retire on much less than you were probably planning. Check this out. If this looks fun to you, click the link in the notes below this YouTube video. Come check out all the Retire Cheap reports we have all over the world.